Hi everybody, this is Holly Salmon here. So today I am here talking about creating new friendships. And what I'd like to share with you is that I am doing a creation through music and stuff. I will go and pick out my favorite song that is for that moment or that time, and I will go and I will write out what my message is that is from it, that I want people to be able to hear from me, because one of the things is that as I was a child growing up, I didn't have much interaction with other kids. My parents most of the time kept me indoors, and when I did get to go out even with the other kids and stuff, it was something that wasn't always a pleasant experience and stuff. And so anyways, one of the things that I was looking to do with people and stuff was some of the things that I like to do. And last week I had done basically teaching people that they could be artists no matter what kind of stage they're in and stuff. It may not seem like they can be artists no matter what and stuff, but I went and I pulled out some sand, I put it on a plate, I pulled out some quartz and like pebbles and stuff like that, so that you could just like kind of decorate it the way that you would want to. Basically just to kind of have you self-reflect on looking on that and saying, look, this is what I see myself as, or this is what I'm feeling at this moment. And I like doing that and stuff just because it's like, well, you're creating something out of what you feel instead of feeling like you're stuck. Because a lot of the time I felt stuck growing up and I didn't have these options to do as a child. In fact, one of the things that I had to do as a child was puzzles, but then that didn't last very long, to be honest. A lot of the stuff that I did didn't last very long, because my parents always thought I was obsessed with whatever I did, because I always went all in doing it. Like, I enjoyed it fully. But they saw that as obsession. And for me, I'm like, no, it's just the way I'm coping, it's the way that I'm helping myself, and at the same time, I'm having fun with it. I'm going all in with it and looking at it and going, this is fun for me, and I'm making this moment fun. And lots of times that frustrated them on how I reacted, in the sense of like, I would sit there and I'd be so focused on a puzzle that they'd be like, Holly, I need you to come do this. And I'd be like, well, I'm in the middle of something, kind of thing. So like, I didn't say that, but it was just like I kept on doing the puzzle, or it wasn't like I wouldn't stop and go do what they asked me to do or whatever else. I went and did that, and then I'd go back to the puzzle. Well, they thought that that was apparently not a good thing, and I didn't understand why. But for me and stuff, like doing puzzles, creating new things out of what it is that I'm dealing with for my emotions at that time and stuff, mostly just because being an artist, I mean, that's one of the things and stuff that a lot of artists do and stuff, and I am an artist, but at the same time, today is about when we're writing our music and stuff, like we're not writing our own music necessarily, but we are at the same time. We're taking a lyric and we're taking even just one sentence out of that lyric and looking at the message that's behind it for us, and expanding that into what our message is that we would like people to hear from us whenever we go out the door. So I'd invite you to choose a song today and just write out your emotions from it and your feelings and stuff of what you're expressing from that, of what you would like people to hear from you. But I would invite you to do it in a positive affirmation form. So like saying, instead of saying like the anger and stuff like that, if you need to go through on one of your songs and express all the anger, go ahead. But then turn it around so that it is something positive in your life again, so that you get to create what you want instead of waiting for others to bring that to you. And so like if you're saying and stuff like, I'm just so tired of being beaten down trying to get through or whatever else, you just say, you know what, I am happy, I am creating happiness in my life, I get up and I enjoy life wherever I go. And that is my message for you today. So I would love to be able to hear what your thoughts are below, and let me know the songs you picked, and just a short message of basically what you were recognizing, what was your message from it. And I hope to hear from you. So thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.